Hello everyone, my name is Zupub and welcome to Artifact 2.0 patch notes on August 21st, 2020. I'm going to read over the new patch notes and then we're going to do a little bit of drafting. So the raw ELO rating of players in the beta spans a range of about 1100 points from top to bottom. So top players win 95% of the matches. Over 80% of matches are being made within 10 seconds. So they're basically deciding, because of these two things, to tighten the parameters, which is fantastic. So that basically means we should be playing people closer to our skill and who have the same amount of cards unlocked as us. So they have the same kind of knowledge. They're balancing those two things with the matchmaking. So that's good. And they have added a lot of gameplay changes, which is fantastic. So I'm happy about balancing. I love balancing, and it looks like they really did some good things here. So keep the bold, stop hitting yourself now causes enemies to battle themselves with +2 attack. So this gives a huge buff to Keith's ability and makes him maybe more viable in that 4 role coming in, or maybe even the 2 role still. So we'll see, maybe play some Keith. Chen Kane passive Divine Favor. After combat, heal all allied creeps too. This is insane. He basically can just keep creeps alive, keep creeps that he steals alive. So this is going to be a huge buff to Chen. I never played a lot of Chen, so maybe we'll try out Chen now. Earthshaker's Echo Slam. These buffs are crazy. Earthshaker's Echo Sham damage increased to double the number of units. So it went to the amount of units in the lane to double the amount. So basically, it would do the amount of damage to the amount of lanes. So if there's 5 units in the lane, it's doing 10 damage, which is crazy. So that's a huge nuke. So Earthshaker seems way more viable now. Rubik's Telekinesis now stuns the target and its neighbors after moving it, which also seems pretty extreme, stunning up to 3 things. So Rubik is now probably pretty viable. Cooldown has been increased to 3, that makes sense, and no longer has quick cast, also makes sense. So they made this telekinesis ability very, very strong. Shouldn't be underestimated. And Rubik belongs in the 5 spot now that his cooldown's increased to 3, which means that on the 5 turn, or the turn 3 in this game, is when his ability will be ready in the last spot. Jamoy the Wise's Wisdom of the Elders cooldown reduced to 2. Using the ability no longer reduces it. Okay, so it makes a little more sense. But you can play him on turn 4 now to get that extra card. And Jamoy the Rise's Runic Instigation changed to increase all cooldowns on an enemy unit by 2 or decrease all cooldowns on a friendly unit by 2. That's pretty good. So like it can either do something on your heroes like before, or it could just kind of nerf an enemy that you're worried about their ability. So that works out pretty good. There's a lot of good control for Jamoy, a big buff to him. Radiance changed to before your turn deal 1 piercing damage to each enemy. Okay, I'm not really sure. Throw down. I don't think I've ever played Radiance. It's a real late game. Throw down and Spring of Mischief changed to give the bounce items +1 lock. Alright. Alright, Sniper definitely got some huge buffs here. Sniper headshot changed to cross lane targeting within range 5. So now he's no longer restricted to his own lane with his headshot, which is huge. And Sniper's Assassinate gain the ability costs 1 less for each time you pass this round. So Assassinate seems like a really strong card now, especially if you get a lot of pass or you have a scheme deck going where you're trying to pass a lot. You could get the cost down to like 4 or 5 for Assassinate. That seems crazy strong. So Sniper seems to have gotten a really big buff. Because Assassinate costs 7, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Bloodseeker's Thirst no longer decreases when killing enemy heroes this round. This seems like a huge buff to Bloodseeker, and I already thought Bloodseeker was pretty strong. So now his Thirst doesn't go away if he kills something, if my understanding's correct. That seems strange. I'm not even sure why that is. Anyway, so I guess he'll just have attack during the attack phase? Wow. I mean, like, usually when this comes up is when you're killing something across from you, so now you're just going to keep that attack and deal the damage to the tower? That seems insane. Alright, so Storm Spirit Static Remnant deals 1 piercing damage on death and slays itself after combat. Okay, so instead of having the decay, it just automatically kills itself. Ball Lightning is now 1 mana, moves range 5, repeatable quick cast. Wow. 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 What? What the? I don't even... I read the patch notes before and I didn't even see this. So they're saying that Storm Spirit's like OP now. What the fuck? I did not pick up on this right away. Look at this. So they're saying that Ball Lightning costs 1 mana. You move... Dude, this is on any black hero whatsoever. Move up to range 5. It's repeatable this round. So you could kill 2 people on the first turn with quick cast and like still have a mana left. Holy crap. And plus with Storm Spirit out on the board, he's gonna have his passive and continuous effect where he's gaining charges. So you could hit this twice, he'd get 2 charges, have 7 attack. My voice is rising. What the hell? I can't even believe this. I don't think oh man, that is crazy. Alright, let's continue on the patch notes here. Once I'm done reading the patch notes, I'll enter the queue. Alright, Storm Spirit. He also gains the passive, you get 1 attack per charge. Ursa's overpower, okay. So anyway, Storm Spirit seems really crazy right now. I'm definitely gonna be picking him really early. Along with Bloodseeker and Sniper getting buffed. This like doesn't even make sense to me. I think they're just buffing everything, which is fine with me. I think that's an interesting way to balance, but that's cool. Maybe Black just isn't winning that much? It's fine with me. Ursa overpower now deals 2 damage. Farvan the Dreamer pack leader renamed to Strength in Numbers. Lycan's Feral Impulse no longer affects heroes. Okay, this is just rewording. I don't know. The Ursa overpower seems like it's going to be a slight nerf to Ursa, but it'll still buff non-Ursa heroes, so it'll be fine. Lycan's Feral Impulse no longer affects heroes. Slight nerf, but then he gains the ability if you have 15 charges, he gets 3 attack, and the ally creeps within range of 1 attack. So he has 2 abilities now? We gotta check this. Oh, green. What am I saying? I thought Lycan was red for a second. Okay. This is the new icon for pack leadership. So he has 2 continued effects. So the allies within this range have 2. But it said Feral Impulse no longer affects heroes? It just doesn't have it in the wording? Yeah, just didn't have it in the text. Interesting. Okay. So Lycan gains the passive pack leadership. Pack leadership has charges equal. Okay. So if he gets creeps in the lane with 15 attack or more, he'll give more attack. So he wants to be in a really loaded lane, which is weird. Maybe you want to put him at the 5? And put him in like a creep lane, you know? Not sure. Tidehunter's Anchor Smash now attacks for 1 battle damage to its targets, so the people that it's targeting, people across. This makes the ability more consistent with Tidehunter's stun, so that he attacks it. Huh. Weird. Okay, we'll see how that works. I'm not quite sure how that's going to play out exactly. It seems like a kind of a nerf. At least a small nerf, perhaps even a huge nerf to its targets. I don't get it. So it's only gonna do its battle target. But I think the attack means it's full attack? I just don't understand the wording here. So we'll see how it plays out. Ogre Magi's Ignite's cost reduced to 2 from 4 mana. Nice. Deal 1 damage to the 2 closest enemies. That's fine instead of everybody. Yeah, but it's only 2 mana now. You could double cast it on yourself. That's pretty cool. I like this. I like Ogre Magi now a lot more. This is pretty cool. Arc Warden's Tempest clone has different art to differentiate it. Pugna changed to black. Wow. And no longer has Nether Blast. Thank God. Pugna gains Nether Ward. Whenever your opponent plays a non-item card from this lane, deal 1 piercing damage to the tower and burn 1 of their mana. Okay. Still don't think he's good. Okay. Horde Strider active moves and then attacks this new combat target for 2 damage. Okay. Meepo is slain by United We Fall. Only grant bounty to 1 Meepo. Fine. Cannot target rooted heroes. Fine. Good. They fixed the Nyx card. Alright, so we're going to enter the queue and see how this goes. Live draft versus human. Awesome. See how long the queue takes. I don't think I put the right game on this stream. Sorry, I still have Dota on. Artifacts. Bam. So yeah, I'm going to do a little theory crafting with the rest of blue while we wait for this queue here. Okay. Awesome. So let's look at some blue heroes here. Because blue's now crazy. Because Ogre Magi... I'll show you him. When you cast a spell or enchantment from this lane, it can be repeated this round. So a 2-round cooldown. So you can do it once every 2 rounds. So basically we want to get Ignite on Ogre Magi. Before his card didn't really combo with him because it costs 4. Now they made it cost 2. They nerfed the damage a little bit. Not really that much, especially because you can double cast on yourself now. Get 2 damage out. That's pretty cool. It's not piercing anymore either. So they kind of nerfed it to make sure. But he's good in the... It's at the round start, so it doesn't go to next round. Honestly, it could cost... They can make it cost 1. But you want to also combo him with heroes that have cards that are cheap. Like, I kind of like the idea of Lena. Crystal Maiden's pretty good because it will give you mana every time you try to do the double Ogre cast, so you still have mana left over. It's probably the best way to do it, but she's so weak. You have to put her, like, in the 3 to get her out right away, and Ogre in the 2, which is kind of a fun combination, though. I just don't see how viable that is long term. Alright, game time. Game time. Hua. Alright, his pick first. I like the sniper here with the new buff, new changes. The cat's pajamas. Alright, my pick. I definitely like the Bloodseeker here, especially after the sniper pick. I'm happy picking black with them. I don't think Dazzle or Veno are particularly good right now, though. They did buff Veno a little, right? Maybe not. Maybe these are better? I don't think so, though. Does not decrease if the hero dies. What the hell? And Death Prophet, but she's still... I still think she's kind of weak. I could take her here, though. I don't know why there's a little coloration right there. Let's just take her, though. Oh my god, give me... Don't take Storm Spirit. Oh, he's buffed. And he got Nyx. Dude, this is all black all the time. I could play Rix, I could play Tiny. I don't like Kana that much, some people do. Give caster trample, disarm your creeps, and give your attacker to the caster. I could devour the caster then, huh? I'm not sure. Let's play the Bounty Hunter. I like Bounty Hunter enough. Anti-Mage, not a huge fan. Ursa, I like a lot. Lycan is different now. Not sure it's good with this black lineup. Anti-Mage is just okay. Deals battle damage to an enemy hero before combat, burn 1 mana. It's not bad. It's really not bad. I just think the Ursa is probably a little better here. So Death Prophet would probably come in the 4. 3. Yeah, Ursa's good here. There's like new noises when you switch them around or something. What were those noises? I like Tinker in the 5-hole. I like that sniper that we saw before in the 5-hole. Outworld is kind of decent. Axe I wouldn't take here. I almost want to cut the Death Prophet and get a 3 and 5 with my last 2 picks. Okay, at least... And this is going here anyway. And then, yeah, we'll put that here. Ooh, Debbie? I love Debbie. And we could put Debbie in the 3? Hello, perfect. Alright, this is my lineup. Yeah, I like Death Prophet, Bounty Hunter more than Death Prophet, I think. It's close, though. Do I want to do Death Prophet instead? These are very comparable. Who's he going against? Whatever I want. I'm strongly considering the Death Prophet. Alright, let's try it out. I know a lot more about the Bounty Hunter than I do the Death Prophet. I don't like the Death Prophet as much as I used to, but I still think it's good. That was a tough pick. That was tough. Alright, let's do it. So Bloodseeker right in the middle. Hopefully I'll get the Storm Spirit. I would put the Storm Spirit right in the middle. I think that's what I would do. Huh. Okay. That should be okay. And then we're gonna Ursa in the 2. We'll Debbie far away from the Storm Spirit. So if we can do any damage to anybody, it'll increase Bloodseeker's attack and kill the Debbie. Move caster and unopposed enemy in another lane, deal 2 damage to that enemy. Or I could just go on the Lycan and ignore this Farvin. I can do 2 things as well, and I can no accident. Alright, let's Courier. I'd rather react here. So I can move. No, we're gonna... Still has 3 mana. You could heal it, huh? Let's do the Relentless Pursuit to the Lycan. I'll ignore this person right here. See, now I'm up to 7 attack. I have 2 mana still. So I can no accident. Or I could Committed Rebel. So I probably just want to play Committed Rebel out in the wing or with the Debbie. With the Debbie seems pretty good. I think it combos with it.
The storm's coming in.
Okay.
You made me work for it. I'll give you that.
So if I no accident the Storm Spirit, they'll trade. And it'll be feeble, so I'll still hit the tower. Okay. So now if I no accident this creep, I'll still hit the tower, which is pretty good.
Let the sound of thunder mark my arrival.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna no accident. No, see, it's feeble, so I still hit the tower. I don't even need to do that. So just ignore that. That's really funny what he just did. And I think I just want a Committed Rebel way in the wing over here, because it would die over here, basically. That's fine. We'll see how this plays out. It should do 2 damage to Debbie. And Debbie should still get the armor from hitting the tower. No. Hold on. Was it 2 damage now? 2 damage. My bad. Whatever. But killing it would have still had the piercing damage to me. So get the Demolishing Warhammer. I could get the Healing Blade for the Bloodseeker. Was he deploying the Nyx? Yeah, but that's not going to save it. Comes close. I think Demolishing Warhammer's fine. Alright, we want a Death Prophet on something to kill, but there's nothing really to kill. 2 damage here doesn't kill it. So there's no great spot to put the Death Prophet. So just don't really want to put on the Storm Spirit. Perfect. I want to put it on the Nyx. Dude, I'm going to be able to kill the Nyx. Do I have initiative? I can kill it with the no accident. If he does anything at all, I'm going to no accident that Nyx. Oh, he doesn't. He has that on cooldown. Oh, dude, he put it on turn 1. Oh, that Nyx is so dead.
Don't worry, it's
when
almost
taking damage
over.
this turn, reflect damage back, stun its source. Well, fuck you. Well, it's dead. But it's cool. I'm doing 14 damage over here. I can add Demolishing Warhammer to do 19 damage. Could kill the creep to do even more. Tyler's State. When an opponent plays a card from this lane, burn 1 of the remaining mana. So maybe just put that here. Because I think I've won this lane so much, and he has to play cards from this lane. And I can still just Demolishing Warhammer over here. Tyler's State's pretty cool. It's hard to kill. There we go. We'll just put this on the Ursa. I got 19 damage now. So the Spike Carapace makes the Nyx win the fight, and he's going to have that active now, which is kind of pretty annoying. But he has initiative too. I could have been able to nuke the Nyx with the Tinker. But I can still put the Tinker over here and nuke it, or just no accident when it's done, I think. Pretty sure. Let's get the gold. We have very little gold. Alright, we're gonna Debbie where we want to attack, which is I think is with the Tyler sensor. So what we can do probably is just put the Debbie right on the Nyx, put the Tinker right next to the Debbie in case it tries to stick here. I think this is fine, because I want to start ramping up the mid. I'm going to ignore the Storm Spirit, even though it's going to move around. I just don't like the Remnants right now. They seem pretty strong. He's going to nick something. I wish I had no accident on him. That's okay. I'll be able to no accident wherever he goes, at least this way. Oh, I guess I won on the Bloodseeker. Oh, fuck. Whatever. Sniper is going to have a lot of removal, too. He's going to have a lot of cheap removal this turn. Yep. Does this have quick cast? No. March of the Machines probably is fantastic right here in the second lane. So I probably just want to get that off. Okay. I think I just March of the Machines. I could no accident it, but then I can't March of the Machines. Yeah, just March of the Machines. It kills the Nyx also. Kills creeps, it does all sorts of crap. Hits the tower. This is already gonna do damage to the tower, so once this kills, we'll TP something over here, over to this lane. See, he has to solve the second lane now. He doesn't have enough damage to deal with this aggro right here. Even if he kills this creep, the creep does damage to the tower. There's just so much crap going on right there. See, he's worried about this lane, but I got March of the Machines, which is gonna wreck these things. See, and this doesn't even kill the Debbie. Debbie still sits here. This is pretty good, I think. This is getting some aggro on the tower, but this is the lane I'm going to put everything in anyway. Should work in my favor. There we go. Got this. Or I could just keep everything here. That's the other thing I could do. But March of the Machines kills the Nyx. Right now, right? Yeah, it should. Could get Healing Blade. I think I'd just upgrade with still 23 gold. Get Blink. Perfect. Warhorn would have been cool too. Alright, so Death Prophet also works for a free kill on this guy. On the Nyx, so that's good. He has Headshot, which is good, but Death Prophet just wrecks the Nyx. So I'm not even sure what killed the Nyx there. I probably should have just gone on this thing to get 2 damage. I could have no accident in it. Oops. That would have been way better. Alright, but I'm doing 21 damage over here. What do we do? Damn, that would have been so cool. There is not much I need to do here. I probably want to get the Bloodseeker over. Like right here. I'm not really sure. I don't really need to. I think I just pass. Let him do whatever. He's trying to win first and second lane, it looks like. Well, I have a lot of solutions to that. Let's see what he does. This is the first lane next turn too, so maybe I just go all out this lane. But, and win it next turn? He's not red. He won't have the Proceed to Combat card. Alright, now he has initiative. Cover of the Night. Okay, so he's going for the win with Cover of the Night over here, I see.
Never say I didn't do anything for you.
Okay, that's fine. So let's do... Let's blink Ursa on the Farvan, I think. Seems like easily the best one. Because I can get more damage on the tower with the Bloodseeker, theoretically. Actually, it's more with the Ursa with this. But this will lower his armor.
Don't
I don't know.
worry, you'll be dead soon enough.
But I think I definitely blink Bloodseeker over. Oh, I could have Relentless Pursuit and no accident. That would have been better, probably. But either way, getting the Bloodseeker here with 11 attack is better than the 10 attack, so that worked out for us. And that'll make this a bunch more attack, basically. He said good. So I could Tyler Estate here too, but it doesn't really seem worth it. So yeah, we're going on the creep. So I basically gotta win this lane next turn. But there won't. He doesn't have deploy. He's gonna sniper headshot me. So we got the Debbie. So I can Tyler stay here now. Which just helps because he's gonna have to fix this lane. So the double Tyler estate means he loses 2 mana every time he plays something from this lane, which is kind of fun. What's up? Yeah, dude, absolutely. Dude, there was just a beta update. That's why I'm here. How you doing, dude? Yeah, there's huge patch notes. I'm gonna upload this to YouTube video if you want to see my patch notes. But after this game, I'll go back to them if you want. But yeah, there's a lot of balancing. A lot of Bloodseeker buff. What else got buffs? Storm Spirit buff, Sniper buff. Blue buffs. Yeah, dude, patch notes are good. A lot of balancing. No new modes or anything like that, but still a lot of balancing. Warhorn. Gotta do the Warhorn for the win, right? I think so. I could have upgraded, but that's okay. Warhorn right here. Alright, so let's... I'm trying to think. Do I put the Tinker here is the question. Maybe bounce the Death Prophet? Doesn't seem like the worst. Or I could just plop Tinker over here, but again, seems kind of stupid. I could bounce Death Prophet. It doesn't seem like the worst idea. I kind of like the idea of having these double things. Actually, no, let's just do this. We don't need 2 there. That's kind of silly. They're so weak. If they had more attack, it'd be cool. Alright, so we're doing 26 damage. We have Warhorn, so we're gonna pop out Warhorn as fast as we can. No accident just helps us get to tower. Exorcism next turn if we have issues. Seems good. Nope. It is the... Can I show you from here? No. I'll show you. This game's just about over, I think. I'll show you in a second. But you can see it in the client. And on the Reddit.
This is just lovely. I never tire of toys.
Alright, keep initiative. Let's Warhorn to be safe. I think that makes sense. 6 health. Probably Bloodseeker it's the best on. Plus, he's also the highest attack. Oh, gives attack to everybody. Never mind. 36 damage here. He must know it's over, right? Like it's over? It's all feeble, the remnants. Okay, I'm disarming Storm Spirit. Right? Oh no, let's exsanguinate it. Choose an enemy unit, reduce it to 3 health. So, Bloodseeker can be the caster, because he's the only one who's damaged. Sorry, I was trying to figure out these. Okay, now he has 14 attack. 14 health out of 17. Okay. The Warhorn gave him 6 health, that's what it is. Alright, so he has Spike Carapace now, but we still win. Let's just pass. Okay. These are feeble though. Pass.
No one messes with the king.
Pass. He said, Yeah. A lot of good balance changes. A lot of buffs. Not a lot of nerfs. He said, Alright, let's see here. So we can disarm the sniper and then no accident it.
Target locked.
But disarm saves it.
Walking.
I mean, this is press to win. Sorry. Just press to win. I didn't mean to start getting into that. Good game. Well played. We're doing it. Yeah, we'll look at the patch notes again real quick before we queue. Just a flash. Absorb the most incoming damage. Heck yeah. Are we the bad guys? Nyx is the bad guy. I think we can all agree. Storm Spirit did really well. So did Sniper. Look at this. I guess that's just not how I won. Killed the most heroes. But yeah, these guys are all strong. Sniper, Storm Spirit got buffs for sure. Most turns on the board, 5. Alrighty. Alright, Divine 3, let's go. Still got 21 packs, chillin'. Alright, so the patch notes. I'll give you a quick cliff notes of my overview before, but basically Keith got a buff, Chen got a buff, Earthshaker, huge buff, Rubik's huge buff, Jamoy semi-big buff, not really a big one, little buff, Sniper pretty big buff, Bloodseeker pretty huge buff, because he was already strong too. That's what's striking to me about Bloodseeker. Storm Spirit was already growing on me, he gets a huge buff. So that's baffling to me. This is all baffling to me. I would never have done these things. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Whoa, thanks for the host. Appreciate you, Scuba Clown. I saw your stream on the Reddit before. I don't know if I gave you a follow before, but I'll make sure I do that later. Thank you, man. But yeah, the patch notes are certainly exciting. Huge buffs all around. Hell yeah, brother. But yeah, this is pretty exciting. I still don't really understand Tidehunter. If anyone wants to explain to me Tidehunter and how this works exactly, because I'm not really exactly sure how this damage is being allocated. I understand the target. I don't understand the one battle damage. If that's just one ping, or I don't know. But I think it's fighting it. I think you fight the thing because it says attack with an extra battle damage. I'm not sure. I think that's what it means, but I'm not sure. Ogre Magi buff. Yeah, thank you, man. I really appreciate you, Scuba Clown. Enjoy your downtime. Watch some good shows and stuff. Yeah, I much prefer. Thank you, man, Scuba Clown. Thanks for the raid. Even though I know you hosted, I don't know how it works. It's all good. I understand. I much prefer when they raise the power level of lots of stuff over nerfing the outliers. Yeah, I think it's a good way to do it right now. For me, I don't have a problem with the way that they're changing that. I think it's exciting. I agree. But I don't agree with these buffs on Storm Spirit and Bloodseeker specifically. Particularly the amount to Storm Spirit. And Bloodseeker, I think, was strong already. But anyway, that's just exciting for me. Earthshaker seems crazy strong now. But yeah, I don't have a problem with that, because there's already heroes that are crazy strong, so other heroes and other colors being must-pick is not a problem for me. I think that's something we all need to explore. But anyway, I'm going back in the draft. Thanks for the host, guy. Dude, the storm buff's crazy. A raid is... has something to do... Nope, no idea. I kind of know, but I kind of don't. Like, I know because it impacts the way you watch it? Not sure. For sure. That is subjective, I agree. I personally think it's exciting, but it's something you gotta be careful with. I think they did it correctly. But yeah, certainly very strong. Absolutely. Storm Spirit's crazy. I think he's a must pick. I think Earthshaker may be a first pick if you see him first. That's just crazy. Uh-oh. Depending on... my whole tier list has got turned upside down. For sure. I'll probably have another one out in a week or so. Hopefully. That's the goal. Alright, he took Lena. I think Shadow Fiend all the way here. I like the idea of Tusk. Getting a nice item on him and then double attacking on tower. But it's kind of a one-trick pony. Shadow Fiend, you can get strong. Whew. Ooh, 2 really good picks. Jamoy, I don't think got a huge buff. Outworld, I think is stronger than I'm giving him credit for. If you deploy him correctly, he can really mess things up. For sure. But I like Ursa and Winter Wyvern a lot. I think Winter Wyvern's almost as strong as Ursa. I just think that Winter Wyvern's probably a good start on a combination with Winter Wyvern or Shadow Fiend. Because you always want to consider what Shadow Fiend's ping ability, and it doesn't really... I could just take Ursa. I like Ursa a fuck ton. So I'm not taking Winter Wyvern. I love Winter Wyvern too, though. This is a tough decision for me. Ooh, he took the Ogre. So we'll see that 2-cost Ignite working. That was a change from 4 cost. No more piercing damage, not the entire lane anymore. But you can double cast it. I think the Timber Saw. Actually, Necro with Shadow Fiend's really good. It combos really good with Shadow Fiend's card. And Scythe can be good, I guess, on the second turn. Like in this spot. I just like Timber Saw a lot. And this can combo. Timber Saw also combos with Shadow Fiend. You just get him to come in the 5. And you ping everything in front of Shadow Fiend. Because of his armor reduction or whatever. Let's try that out. I like that. I think I like that more than the Necro. It's pretty close. Yeah, they both combo. And I agree the card probably combos a little easier. But I like Timber Saw a lot. Dude, 1 damage for a range of 5. Plus I got the deploy on him. Because like I don't need to use him in the 2. I would very often play Timber Saw in the 2 or the 1. But Shadow Fiend is probably going to go in the 1 here. Because he doesn't have a strong lineup. This I don't know though. This is weird. I think I have to take the Anti-Mage just because I'm not going to want to play it, but at least with the 5 base attack and it can actually do stuff. I think its active should be 2. Come on, if we're going to buff stuff. But Anti-Mage is strong. People underestimate it. I underestimate it. It's Mana Void strong. It's passive. Mana Break, I don't consider that much. It's strong. Blink Strike is very strong, especially with the Mana Break. He can be working the 3 here. I like the Sorlock on the 3. Keith got a buff with the +2 attack, so he could also work in this 4. But I don't like running 3 red heroes. And I like Sorlock Khan a ton. I think Sorlock Khan works good in the 3 or the 4. I think PA is probably going to go in the 3 here. Or the 2. So... this is how I'm going to play this. For sure, yeah, this is fantastic. Okay, I'm excited about this. Oh, I want that Bloodseeker. So this is why this is cool. Ursa's going to lower the armor of one of his stupid blue heroes like the Ogre. Probably. That is going to be combo slightly with the Shadow Fiend. Sorlock Khan can come in the 4 anywhere I want to be doing damage to the tower. Timber Saw is going to come in, clean stuff up. I could have Anti-Mage come in, clean stuff up. But much rather have the Timber Saw with the Shadow Fiend. I think Shadow Fiend's going to work fine in the 1, though Outworld might nerf him. That's fine. I don't have a big problem with that. Because he's going to Outworld in the middle, and I'm going to Shadow Fiend in the left. And I think that's A-okay. Shadow Fiend might get messed up, but that's... I think it's fine. I could just Ursa there, but no. No, this is... I think this is good. I think I just like force... Oh! He did it right on it. Perfect. Because I need Shadow Fiend across for the creep. Wow, I can't believe he did it right across. I kill him. So I want a PA in the 2. And then I can Ursa on the Ogre. See how this plays out. There we go. Yeah, so he can't lean on the PA. Wonder if he would have leaned on it on the Ursa. I don't think so. Okay, I got Gank. Caster battles a unit in any lane. So I can just kill Ogre with PA and let Ursa hit the tower. Or I can just kill the unit across from Shadow Fiend. That's better. Gank Lina? But no, gank the Outworld. Stop her getting souls. I think I'd rather grow the Shadow Fiend. I'm not worried about the Lina. I think Lina's stupid. I think I want to get the Outworld. Okay, and then plus, it doesn't get the adjacent enemy heroes -1 attack again. Yeah, I don't want him to get the round start thing again. I'm sorry, I'm doing this. If you want to explain why I shouldn't be doing this, that's fine. And I understand Alina charges, but I think this was the right thing. Tell me what you think. I am not sure. I think this is just good. Yeah. I think I'm happy with this. Yeah, I understand, but with a black-red, I think you want to be more aggressive. I don't think he has a good deck. I could be completely wrong. It's just very underwhelming. So I don't think I need to be concerned with him ramping up his attack compared to mine. I think my attack just goes out of this world compared to him. I could have 1,000 cut. Like Ogre. That's fine. Nah, I wouldn't have done too much. Oh, I'm sorry. It's my turn. Do I want to keep initiative? Maybe, but let's just get rid of this now. Yeah, I think that was the right play. Yeah, and it's every turn that Outworld would be nerfing me, and that was my biggest concern. That's why I was so excited he went on me in the first place, basically, which I guess I didn't need to worry about with Gank, but whatever. We know with Ignite's pretty scary. So PA is gonna get ignited. I could bounce him for the Sorlakhan and then deploy PA. Doesn't seem... I could just put Stoneholm Cloak on the PA too. We can upgrade for 3. I think this seems like a good play to upgrade. Perfect. Yeah. I don't know if it mattered. The Force Staff? This might be okay, huh? Let's get the... I want to be aggressive though. Let's get the Force Staff. Let's mix it up a little. The PA might die. It's okay. So let's Sorlakhan in the middle for control over the middle. Okay. I like to get a lot of... I'd rather have control of the middle and then choose from the 2 lanes to go in. Let's get Assault Ladders in the middle right away, I think. Oh, I can overpower... Yeah, so we're going to overpower the Ursa. Caster Taxina blocking it for 2 damage twice. That'll kill it and get its armor down to -1, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Perfect. Because he starts with 2 armor, so that's really good. We negated Ogre Magi's armor, which theoretically could have been some kind of a thing. Probably want to try to Force Staff the Venno, but I don't have enough mana for that to ping it as well. So let's ping, get more charges, and then just Force Staff something. I mean, that's the only play. There's just no other play. And I'd rather... is it a waste? It's a waste, huh? It would just do 1 more damage to tower, but now I have the... Let's not do it. Let's keep it. Okay, let's save it. Force Staff on the Sorlakhan seems fine. She's kind of weak, I suppose, compared to Ursa and Shadow Fiend, so this makes all 3 of them pretty strong, in my opinion. And I can still Force Staff the Venno, right? Yeah, I forgot about this. Oh, they stunned me with Lightning Strike away. We'll play. At least I keep the initiative. Opponent pass, no more things to do. He's stunned, so he doesn't have the tower. Not a huge deal. Pretty good waste of a card. It's not removing anything. So is the stun last? No, good. Never got Assault Ladders out. So what I may be able to do is do it in the 1st or 3rd lane. Let's just get the gold or upgrade. I've been leaning towards upgrading a lot, but let's get the gold. That's a low amount of gold. Alright, so we got our Timber Saw. Probably want to go right in front of the Lina, I think. Doesn't... Yeah, it would kill it with the 1 ping. So 1, 2, 3, 4... So I can go right here, right? Yeah. This seems good. Dude, I love Timber Saw and Shadow Fiend. How could you hate on this play here? I'm not saying anybody hated on it. Oh, I can overpower Outworld. Jesus. Dude, I can just overpower it right now. Oh, and I can Presence of the Dark Lord before I send Timber over. Okay, so I can Presence of the Dark Lord, but not overpower. So I can over... Music's gonna amp up. I think I overpower the Outworld. Because this, it would, kind of would kill it. Yeah, let's just overpower the Outworld. Let's just do it. There we go.
Yes! Yes!
Yes. And then we're going to send him over and then ping. When you play another card in this lane, restore 3 mana. Alright, pretty good. Let's do this. On the Lina. It'll kill the Lina, I'm pretty sure. Because of the 1 ping damage. There we go. And then we'll cast Requiem of Souls. Yeah, exactly. A slight nerf to Ursa, you could say, but a pretty big buff to the viability of the card. Damn, got my Shadow Fiend. That's a pretty good play. So I still have a mana, so I could Force Staff something, but no real reason to. That's fine. That was a good play, huh? I still think I'm doing pretty good, though. I wish I could get Assault Ladders out. The control's more important, though, I think. Lena's not dying. The boots. That is next turn, though. Whirling Death will kill it, yeah? Is it Pierce? No, 2 damage. No, it won't. Alright, I got 20 gold. I think I want to upgrade here. All these items are kind of weak. Oh, Wristful Emblem, though, is really good on Shadow Fiend, but Shadow Fiend's dead. Only he had it. Let's upgrade. Here we go. Alright, let's hold. Let's hold. We're going to upgrade next turn. Hopefully it doesn't screw us. Alright, so Timber's good here. Could go on the Veno. I feel better about killing this Crystal Maiden, I think. Maybe not. No, we just go on the Veno. I don't like that Crystal Maiden. Oh, Rebel Rouser kills the Crystal Maiden. Should we Rebel Rouser the Crystal Maiden? Dude, I'm winning every other fight too. Not winning this one. Maybe Assault Ladders here? I could just Rebel Rouser. Wild Boar deals +2 damage when attacking a unit. Wild Boar also kills CM. Whirling Death does not kill Lena. Alright, let's Rebel Rouser the CM. It's probably too early to do it, but if he does have a solution for this, I'd rather. That's fine. I don't mind him allocating the resource to this solution right here. Why did I think that kills? Oh, it kills it next turn. I'm being stupid. I thought it was this turn for some reason. It really doesn't matter. The card itself is kind of stupid. Roused Rabble. Alright, still have the mana for Assault Ladders. I probably just want to do mid. Okay. Yeah, seems right still. Alright, let's Assault Ladders here. Cool. No actions. Let's go. Oh, it's his turn. Oh, he has no actions? Wow. He must have green cards. Alright, Nullifier saves the PA. I can activate Nullifier on something. Klasmir is still kind of good on none of my heroes, right? Yeah, it might be good on that PA kind of, but not really. We have 28 gold, so let's upgrade. We still have 25. Here we go. Alright, let's get the fucking Horn of the Alpha. Purge your opponent's effects from equip hero. Give each ally 4 temporary health. No. Play effect activate? No. No, we're good. We're getting Horn of the Alpha. Oh boy. So Shadow Fiend right here lets us ping everything. Seems like a fine play.
Strike swift and assured.
And then we can just Horn of the Alpha somewhere else, basically. So when I ping... Damn. I could have bounced that thing. Damn. I didn't consider it. But actually, I guess it saved me from getting that 4 damage. Because if I went here, yeah, okay. Interesting. Yeah, the emblem is interesting. I maybe wanted it here, but it wouldn't have helped me here. So that works out in the favor of, I guess, what I did. But I certainly understand. I like that emblem. It would have pinged everything right here, but I wouldn't have had it on it when the round started. Interesting. We're Horn of the Alpha-ing something. I don't think we need to here. With the ladder and wiping everything with the Shadow Fiend.
I serve the ancients.
Huh. Well, Horn of the Alpha and Whirling Death certainly come close to... Oh, almost. Yeah, 2 Whirling Deaths and Horn of the Alpha. Alright, so let's Horn of the Alpha. Ursa.
This will be useful.
Yes. And we can do it right on the Outworld. That'll kill the Outworld. And then if we... Whirling Death... Oh, we just Whirling Death twice. Adjacent enemies. He's gonna try to stun us, so we gotta get that Thunderhide creep out quick. See, what's good is this was the solution for me. Now he needs to add more solutions, and he only has 3 mana, so that's pretty good aggro. I still have 7. Passed. Alright, let's just... What do you think? That means we could probably cast this. Let's do Whirling Death. No, let's cast the fucking thing. No. This is confusing. Yeah, let's cast it. It's gonna kill this thing anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but it's fun. In case he dies. The animation's awesome. Okay, that's fine. So, Whirling Death, do damage to adjacent enemies and give them -2 attack. Alright, so that'll kill that creep too. And remember, we want to activate Shadow Fiend's Requiem missiles. It's just not a priority. Alright, that's pretty good. So the Whirling Death will definitely save the Ursa, and it will kill Outworld, and it will end up killing this thing. Dude, that's awesome. Vanguard on the Outworld. That's crazy. It saved it, but at least I killed this champion thing. Still got 2 mana for the Shadow Fiend. That's going to be my last play. Alright, so that'll bring the damage up on the tower to 11. That's pretty good. So that's almost a guaranteed kill next turn. Not really worried about this Lina. I could just kill those creeps with a Timber Saw. But honestly, I don't even think it's worth it. I think it's better to just put him over here and do something over here. Lena's dying. Oh, Lena's trying to... I didn't see that coming, you're right. I mean, that's fine. I'm doing damage to the tower. She's still dead to the Shadow Fiend? Why would you do it like that? You were doing so good. Do you have an ability? No? You could have just... could have just saved it. And you gave me another soul charge. Let's get the gold so we can... upgrading's fun though. Let's get the gold so we can buy another big item. We can still upgrade next turn if we have to. Alright, so I don't believe we need to put anything mid. I'm intrigued about going here, but I feel like this lane's way better, especially with the trample on this guy. So what we're gonna do is probably right here. Oh, no. Here, do the Timber Saw. So it kills everything. Get Shadow Fiend more charges. Maybe we'll impact like the Ogre if I can. Yeah, there's a lot of good combos here. And then this thing we're gonna put right here with the 4-step. Perfect.
Go you!
Oh, we got the Shadow Fiend. Didn't even consider that. Oh shit, got all of them. It is easy, huh? That's fine. So looks like we're gonna sweep over here still. Alright, Wild Boar does kill the Ogre. This also will kill it, huh? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we could do all these things. Does Wild Boar kill it right away? It's close. Does it? No, it doesn't. Okay, let's do this. I'm Can I show? No, I gotta keep it in the lane though, so I can still cast the red things.
Who's next?
There we go. So I'm doing the 5 damage to the tower now. I can still help their crippler the ogre, but that's not a priority. I think I just focus on this lane over here. Whoa. Whenever you play a card, or active an ability in this lane, restore 3 mana. Oh god, but he hopefully doesn't have that many cards. Oh god. Crippler isn't lethal now? Yeah, you're right, because the armor didn't last. I'm not sure what is going on. I guess the -1 armor is temporary? What? I'm not sure.
15 seconds remaining. Five seconds remaining.
I'm not sure what to do. What do you think? Yeah. How is this not quick cast? Put this on the Ursa? That world? You know what I mean? Seems fine. Let's just do that. He keeps... basically has unlimited mana now in this lane, which is pretty funny. But at least I'm making him make a solution for this. He can't let this dude just stay there. The convoy came out! I think Presence of the Dark Lord's decent. This is funny. I think I might go back here. There's nothing... I'll keep the initiative. I could put Presence of the Dark Lord, but it doesn't really do anything. It doesn't kill the Venomancer. Why? He's trying to spend everything. I'm not really sure why. I think I'd rather just keep everything here. 1,000 cut could kill that grief. That's fine. It's not doing anything. It's getting closer over here, and that's fine. Maybe I should just ramp the middle. He gets so screwed if I just focused everything on mid. Because I have a TP, so I can send Sorlocon over. I could put PA right on the ogre. Look at this shit. Here we go. Let's upgrade. Almost. Damn. This sucks. Let's just get this. Whoa, we can get phase boost too, sure. Alright, let's PA this guy. Yeah. And we'll send Sorlocon over here. Bitter enemies is probably good here. But it's scary too at the same time. Why do I not have any direct damage here? Assault ladders is fantastic here. Another one. I mean, 1,000 cuts is probably good on that ogre right now. Yeah, there we go. We'll just kill it. It's a good play, I think. He's like, oh no. Yeah, every time I pass, I ping it. He only has 3 cards. Alright, so I'm definitely sending the sword. Something's barking. Sending the Sorlocon over. That's fine. That's fine. We got it. We got it. Let's get it out of there. Do we just pass and ping the ogre? No, I'm too scared. This is fine. He has a lot of control here, but I have 27 freaking health on the tower. I have to get the assault ladders out.
I don't think so.
That was funny. Alright, that's fine though. Do I just pass and ping? Let's pass before it's too late. Let's see if this works. It didn't even work? Wait, what? Oh, the scheme is for him? Oh, that's so stupid. I thought the scheme was my scheme. It's his scheme. I just passed for nothing. It's alright, he still has frostbite. Disarm it. Gosh darn it. This is horrible. Lost connection. Who lost connection? Are you still here? Okay, let's see. Hello? Looks like I'm still online. Look, it says lost connection. Did he lose connection? Oh no, he was doing good. He might win on its autopilot. I don't have a lot of... Oh, I need him... I need him to play because I don't want it to pass. I want to play my cards. Goddamn. Not playing is the smartest thing he could do. Alright, he played. Alright, let's see. What do you think? You could wild board on top of the PA. What's assault ladders? So does that mean it'll get pinged because it passes? If he doesn't have anything way to play, he has this card, whatever card this is. He passed. Okay, now it takes pings. Perfect. Okay. So if we bitter enemies here, that might be okay. Alright. Proceed to combat? Maybe? Can't get anything over here. No, I need to put more crap here. Oh, I could put wild boar on the CM. That's good. And we want him to pass. Jeez, I'm being silly. There we go.
No one can deny the sisterhood.
I have a huge problem in this lane over here. I don't know if you guys have noticed. Alright, no actions. Let's go. Kills the CM. This is going down to 5 mana. What do you think? I think we... Sacrifice the Shadow Fiend. Ursa. Alright, well that's a... how much... There's decay on the tower. Alright, I prevented losing at least. Nope, I didn't. Well, fuck. Wristful Emblem, Presence of the Dark Lord. Wristful Emblem first for the armor. Presence of the Dark Lord. Tyler Estate first? To burn mana? I don't think it's necessary. Okay, so Wristful Emblem first. We're gonna need to get really lucky. Presence of the Dark Lord.
Gather your strength. You shall
Gotta hit the Venomancer basically, or this guy. Twice. That's fine. Just do it, right? Yeah. Alright, this is our only chance. Nice! Did that work? Nice, it's down to 4. We did it. Alright, we need to get the 5 damage over here somehow. I don't think that's possible. I think the whole play is just to prevent and then get this before this late next turn. Hopefully he doesn't have any solutions to this. He has 2 cards. That's it. Yeah, dude, I can't believe I... I mean, he could have a card just to do 1 damage. I don't think he does, though. Does the Venomancer thing do anything? No, he'll kill me here. He'll win from the ward. Right? Oh no, the Astro... It's stunned. I can't phase boot it. I think there's nothing we can do. I could bid our enemies here, which seems fine actually, right? And I could Tyler Estate here, which also seems fine. So I might as well do those things. But I think it ends here. But if it doesn't, I want a Tyler Estate here. I can't phase boots in front of this with Ursa, basically. And then I want to bid our enemies here. Yeah, but that doesn't
Never stop
do
training.
anything. Right? Yeah, it doesn't really do anything. Let's see what happens. Huh. Maybe it took that into account. No, there's a decay. Oh, but the creep goes in front of it. I wasn't considering that. Okay. So the creep goes in front of it. We're good. Ooh, sorry. 4 staff? 27 gold. I definitely want to reset the store, but I can't upgrade anymore. That sucks. Dude, the game screwed me. I wanted to get a good item right here. It's 4 staff. Blink seems good for the Ursa. Okay. We're good with that. This is looking pretty good, though. As long as he doesn't have a way to get the damage over here. So Sorla Khan in the mid. I don't think he has a way to get damage over here. And he doesn't have that many cards, so it should be fine. Does the ogre, like, do damage to the tower? No. He still has the scheme? Oh, I didn't realize that was permanent. What? 1,000 cuts is permanent? Okay, that all went good. This is fine. Timber has his ability, so we probably want a Timber Saw here, kill the creep, and then put the Ursa in where the creep is. Keep the 4 staff and the phase boots. We could Disciples right here, but that seems a little risky. Oh my god, how does he have so many cards? Awesome. I will win with the Ursa. The Ursa will win it. Yeah, because of the ladders. It's because of the ladders and because of the bitter enemies and everything. The 6 damage will actually be like more. Because each of these ladders, I get 1 more damage, so it'll be 8 damage. It'll be exactly 10? Is that true? He has TP though. But I have phase boots. I think that's the kicker. And 4 staff if I need it, because that keep. Okay. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so we blink over here. Does it matter where? Does it matter where? I don't think so. I think we want to go in the mid to have the most movement kind of shit. There's exactly 10. Whirling Death we have. 4 staff for movement. Quick strike on the ogre, that's fine. That doesn't hurt us. So he's gonna send ogre over here. Maybe I should have put the 4 staff out first, or the phase boots on now. Because he could initiate the combat? I don't think so though. I think we got this. Is the music a good level? Let me know if it's too quiet or too loud.
We're gonna split some heads open with this.
Jesus Christ. Alright, we have an issue. The 7 damage doesn't kill us, so the quick strike. Let's phase boots now.
The trinkets of men.
I don't know what's gonna happen here. This is really interesting. He's not gonna die. So when he...
My favorite part is when we light everything on fire.
Does it disarm me? No, I don't think it does. I think it's okay. Oh! I didn't even realize it was ready. Holy crap. I didn't even like put it together. That was stupid. Hopefully it doesn't matter. I'm so focused on this fight coming up with Ogre. Dude, that would have won me the game. Yeah, dude, I deserve it, man. I should have been able to cast that. It just doesn't trigger it sometimes. It is a good lesson. You gotta learn them. I think I'm, uh-oh. He's gonna quick cast me. I don't have a way to get out of here. Right? I don't think I have any fixing now. I can't believe I didn't do that. No, he has... Because it battles me. I think you'll see. Oh, he doesn't have it till next turn? Oh, no, oh, this is a good game then. Yeah, he doesn't have it. Unless he has a card here to move him over. I thought this shit was gonna go this turn. Ah, we're good. I see what you're saying now because it looks like I'm gonna win. I didn't even realize it. I don't deserve it. I like it though. It's game. That's GG. That was close as shit. Damn. Good game to him. Well played by him. I don't know why I couldn't speak English there. Alright, let's get back in the queue. That was a good game, guys. Well played. Oh boy. Alright, we're in the queue. I'm gonna check out the collection for a second. Here, I'm gonna run a 60-second ad. It just makes it so new people come in, they don't get ads. It doesn't really give me any money, so don't worry. I'm not trying to make money off you. But I just need a quick break. I'll be back in 60 seconds. I'm back, baby. Alright, cool. So yeah, I definitely want to try picking some blue. I think CM's interesting with Ogre. Like, he had a pretty good blue game there. There just wasn't a lot of damage. I think, but comboed with the right black or red heroes, I think blue could be really devastating. Like the removal. So, I'd like to try it out somehow. Say GG here. GG. I don't know where it was. GG. Say GG everywhere. Alright, cool. But yeah, I really do like the idea of playing blue. think there's a lot of interesting things you can do. I don't really play green that much as well. Red and black I know really well. Green and blue, not so much. I know Chen just got the huge buff. After combat, heal all allied creeps too. This says all, not even in lane. I'm assuming it's in lane. It would say cross lane if it was in other lanes. Right? Right? Chen, you definitely want the 5 spot. You could put him in the 2 spot, but it seems like a waste. Although, with the heal, you could put him in the 2. It just keeps everything alive. I don't know how great that is, though. I did earlier, so not right now, unfortunately. The draft started. But you can go into my VOD, it's already there, and just rewind it, or I'll upload it on YouTube later. But it's been a bunch of buffs, and I'll kind of go over it as we draft too. But no big changes to these heroes, as far as I know. Yeah, absolutely, Alan. Like I said, I got my playlist there. Make sure to like and subscribe for more Artifact 2.0 content. I'm going to try to keep it coming. I don't love anything here, except for the Timber, because he's been doing so good for me. I like Underlord. I have been trying to play green more. But let's just... Timbersaw's so strong. Moving 5, getting 1 damage on everything. We could put him in the 5 spot over here. Dark Flashlight. Pinocchio. Is this who we played last time? Both people we played did really, really good. I think the overly blue drafts are a little weak, but they still did really good with them. They overperform my expectations. I think Sorlock Khan. This card is so good. People underestimate it all the time. It's basically guaranteed getting a tower down. Really good with the Tinker too. They took Sorlock Khan. You didn't underestimate it, huh? Tinker, the problem with Tinker is that it is also a 5 spot hero. Damn. I could take Phantom Lancer. I'm just not a huge fan. Alright, we can try Phantom Lancer. I don't like Dazzle that much. I think it's a little too pingy. I'm not a big fan of the prelicts. I don't really understand this Tidehunter change completely. Let's see what it says now. When you play an item card, Tidehunter attacks adjacent enemies for 1 battle damage. It's still... I think they... Did they just keep the old wording? Eesh. I'm really nervous about playing this Tidehunter. Alright, we gotta learn though, so let's play the Tidehunter. Just because we don't know. I want to cut something. I want to cut the Phantom Lancer, I want to cut the Timber. I don't like 3 red. Not a fan. So we gotta find a way to work around red, black, or green around it. Blue, blue, green, or black around it. We got this. Oh boy.
You're a duelist worth dueling and defeating.
Dude, give me that Storm Spirit. He's 3 colors? So he's got to cut something. And he wants the Storm Spirit, I'll tell you right now. Storm Spirit got huge buffs. I know you wanted to go over some of the changes. He now gets 1 attack per charge every time you play a spell or enchantment from this lane. Plus he has 5 attack, plus his card is now cross lane and quick cast, and it's repeatable this round. He doesn't make any sense. He's stupid strong, and he did good picking him. I'm definitely taking Wyvern, though. Wyvern's really, really good. Farvan's pretty decent, but this is kind of interesting. Bristleback's interesting against his deck right here. Maybe not, actually. He's already pinging a lot. So, yeah, Winter Wyvern's great. The attack of 3 attack every 2 turns, and 3 decay, or 2 decay, rather, for 3 range. It's really strong. This is a very, very strong card. And Winter's Curse is also very strong. Nyx is probably better than Timber. I could play Tidehunter in the 1. Beastmaster's more of a 4-spot hero. Ogre could work, but it's out of color. I think I just take the Nyx. Timber could 2. Or 1. And then Nyx just 5s. And we'll figure out what we're going to do with our last pick. So at least we have a team right here. I would rather replace this hero, the Phantom Lancer, based on this team. I feel like it's the weakest spot. And there's a lot of really good 3 heroes in red and black. So hopefully we get something good with our last pick here. Whew. So let me know what you think of my lineup. And his lineup. Looks like he's going to cut the Legion. Skywrath seems like a decent pick here. He could also Death Prophet, which is probably a strong consideration. I'm not sure what I would do here. Yeah, he did the Death Prophet. Sweet. PA is perfect for the 3. For cutting this Phantom Lancer. Just making sure that's what I want to do. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so we're putting that here. I'm considering putting the Phantom Lancer in the 1. Right? Is this better than Tidehunter? I don't think so. I think Tidehunter is still good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm trying to think if I want a Tidehunter in the 2 and Timber in the 1. I think that maybe this is a little better. I'm not sure. I think this is good. I think my weakest card is probably the Timber or the Tidehunter. I just haven't, like I said, I'm having a hard time completely understanding. Let's do the Timber right in the middle. Yep. Okay, he's going to Storm Spirit around. That's fine. Put Tidehunter also right in the middle because you want his Ravage to hit everyone if he doesn't die, which he usually doesn't. And then PA we can put right on the Death Prophet. Right? Yeah, that seems totally fine. Awesome. Yeah, that's going good. We can also gank. Whenever one of your units deals battle damage to an enemy, you give it 1 attack permanently. I mean, I can gank the Venomancer. It seems fine, right? I mean, I know I die, but I feel like it's a good trade. I think this is really good control. Let's try it out. I know I die with the PA after. That's fine.
I'm unstoppable!
Can't play blue cards now. I think there's a lot of good things about that. He's gonna Storm Spirit all around now. Watch, he's gonna... Even if he Storm Spirits away from here, it won't kill it at least. Why would you do that? Oh, I don't think that was a good move. I'm gonna be able to kill that with Poison Strike. I think. We'll see. Next turn, rather. Yeah, pretty sure. And we'll be able to see how much attack damage it does when I use Anchor Smash. Probably want to Winter Wyvern on the PA. Or I could just get Healing Blade and put it on the PA. Or Phase Boost is probably better. Alright, let's get where we could upgrade. Let's get the Phase Boots and then upgrade. Perfect. Yeah, I think the Phase Boost is probably the best card. Alright. Do we bounce it? No. But we can do it right here? Here. Here? Here. This gives me the most control I think that I need. I think I want a Smeeville Armmaster first, and then Poison Strike. Because that will give me the most attack for Tidehunter? I think so. Ravenous Mass is kind of cool on the PA. And then I could just devour the creeps. That's not a big deal. It would basically become a 5-3 with devour. Kill the PA. But then I could activate Ravenous Mass. It's techies under there holding the pile. Look at it, it's Squee.
Let the sound of thunder mark my arrival. You can't
Okay,
escape
but I
me.
can move it. Yeah, I'm definitely moving it.
The storm's coming in.
Oh, I see. Okay, so let's Poise to Strike. No, let's Smeevil Arm Master still. No, because the Remnant's gonna kill it. I can Smeevil Arm Master here though. That's fine.
Just because I'm self-absorbed doesn't mean I'm selfish.
So Arm Master right here. That should still ping the Death Prophet, right? Yeah, yeah.
You make a lovely snack.
Now, Poise to Strike will kill the Creep and Death Prophet. Pretty sure. Unless he has some sort of even Ball Lightning won't save anything. And I think Poise to Strike, because I'm doing 1 damage, it will get... Not sure. It will get more attack. Right? Because of the Arm Master. I think so. Let's see if it actually works. Yeah. But it doesn't give him more attack. Okay, that's fine. So Phase Boots on the PA still seems good. I just can't do anything this turn. I just proceed to combat. I can Phase Boots next turn if I need to. I'm not gonna have a ton of gold. He loses the 1 Ball Lightning. I do have Winner's Curse. Get the 4 gold, upgrade the shop. Let's get the gold. I can Timber Saw around, I can Winter Wyvern around, I have Nyx, I'm probably just gonna stick it right in the middle. Does it have to be an unopposed? Unopposed. So I can keep the Nyx right on the Storm Spirit. Seems fine.
You were a victim of a rising storm.
I really want to Ravenous Mass the PA or Phase Boots it. Jesus, Time of Triumph would be cool to play. I have 3 actives to use, so I probably don't want to use Knives or Winter's Curse.
Burn! Burn!
Alright. What's the best way to do this? I think I just want to kill the Storm Spirit because it's crazy. Oh, it doesn't even work like that. Damn, I wasted that whole thing. Alright, it's fine. I can still kill the Sorlocon. Oh, I can Phase Boots off. That seems like such a waste, no? Yeah. Let's just kill the Sorlocon, that's fine. Okay. I just Knives in the Dark the Ogre. That kills it. Yeah. Because it'll have -1 attack. There we go. Perfect. I'm glad I thought of that. That's the best play. And I can still Phase Boost something to save it. He passed. Perfect. Does anything die? Yeah. So we just saved the PA. We can move it next turn so it gets more damage to the tower. Perfect.
This is perfect for this task.
It is perfect. Thank you. You said that perfectly.
What the fuck?
Jinx. Broadsword seems pretty good here because I'm trying to press the tower. Wristful Emblem seems really good on the Tidehunter, right? Seems fun. I think both these items are a good idea. Let's get the Wristful Emblem. Wow, Hook Net got changed. It's a little too early for something like that to have a lot of value. Let's just upgrade now. Oh, wow. So we can winners knives the oh no, we can't. We can still winner wyvern over here. No. I think we just want a Wristful Emblem. And then put like the Smeevil out again to get more attack on the Tidehunter. Yeah. I think I play this, get the Wristful out and play Smeevil.
Sound of thunder mock my arrival. No
Okay,
more running.
new plan. Wristful Emblem on Winter Wyvern and Tinker. Okay. See what happens here.
You won't survive.
This might work, right? He's gonna ball of lightning. Alright, I think we Arm Master still on the Tidehunter, because it still kills 2 of those things.
It's only a matter of time.
The storm's coming in.
This is going to be very interesting. I think I Wyvern here to do aggro on tower. Watch this, okay. Oh, I can stun. Okay, so... Oh, he's decayed and stunned now. Okay, let's just do... Yeah, I think I'm going to send the Wyvern over here for the aggro. So now I'm doing 11 damage to the tower. That's the key right there. That's definitely the key. I can still move the PA too, but that's not a priority.
Coming in.
Like I said, still doing 11 damage to tower, so I can proceed to combat. Yeah, if I move the Timber Saw, it's going to each enemy pass. I could go this way and go right on him here. Why is he taking 2 damage? Decay, sweet. So I could go all the way over here, right? Pretty sure. Oh, but then I wouldn't kill the tower, right. Okay. I think I do just Arm Master here.
15 seconds remaining.
No, I can't. Alright, let's just proceed to combat. This is fine. I got the towers, the best part about this. Perfect, okay. And now I can also activate Ravage over here. I want to upgrade. Quick Strike and 5 attack is pretty cool though. Let's get the upgrade. Warhorn, let's go. Warhorn's probably better than Broadsword. Not sure. Warhorn's probably gonna get played next turn as well. Kill that Tidehunter with Winter's Curse. Oh no, we can't. It's too bad Ravage doesn't do a damage. Okay.
2 heads are better than the bleeding thing where your head used to. I'm sorry, this got away from me.
He's the best. He definitely has this lane, but I can just stun if he doesn't kill me right now. Which is fine, it delays the inevitable. Didn't get me, huh? He didn't get me. Alright, we're definitely ravaging. Oh no, he has quick cast still. Okay.
Let the sound of thunder
Still quick
mock
cast.
my arrival.
Oh, he's trying to win it, but yeah, he has to kill to Tidehunter. And I still have a ton of, like, I blink, and I have a lot of Spike Carapace. I have a lot of things going for my favor here.
Ha!
No, alright.
See how it glitters in my light.
Alright, Ravage. Cool. So it doesn't... The tower's not destroyed anymore. Looks like that's all decay. Oh no, siege damage? Oh, from bitter enemies. Got it. Oh, so that might actually end up hurting him over there.
To victory.
And it looks like I also want to block this Storm Spirit with Spike Carapace. So let's get Spike Carapace out now, just in case he does anything to me, basically. And then I'll move it over and cross from the Storm Spirit. Seems fine. I could even knives it. But I think it makes more sense to actually knives the Death Prophet. So if I go here, knives the Death Prophet.
Let the sound of thunder mark my arrival.
Okay, this is fine. He's gonna... Oh, I could just Smeevil right on it. Alright, we can do that after, right? Yeah, I already spiked Carapace. Let's just Smeevil on it right now. No? Smeevil. It's the more important play than getting in front of the Storm Spirit, basically. There we go. It kills everything. Oh, it kills me too. Whoa, it didn't work! Wait, what? Oh, because it killed the Remnant. Interesting, huh? Very interesting. Alright, we're still blinking on the Storm Spirit. The Remnant got me. Ravenous Mass somewhere? Nah. Warhorn? Nah. We're good. This is pretty good because Nyx's ability is going to come out next turn. He doesn't have any deploy. Alright, Alright, there's gonna be a lot going on this turn. Let's upgrade? Now let's get the gold. It's a lot of gold. Alright, so we want to make sure we Timber Saw here. Winter Wyvern here. On the Ogre. PA on this person. I forget the name. This is good. So I'm gonna Timber Saw like here, basically. Wipe everything here. Warhorn somewhere.
You can't outwit me.
Oh, almost ate it. So he probably has a way to remove the Wyvern, which is fine. What do I need to do here? I need to kill the Ogre? No. Just send the Timber here. Coup de Grace. I can Coup de Grace the Sorlakan. Or I could just Knives in the Dark it. Probably better. Less mana anyway. Time of Triumph I can do next turn. Slumbering Brute's not the worst. If I put it here.
You won't survive.
I will if I Knives in the Dark you. Right? Yeah, you'll have -3 attack. Yeah. You will die. There you go. And that was good because he spent this card, Mordred's Dagger, on that Sorlakan, so now that's a waste. I just need to send this Timber Saw over. I probably could have waited on that move. That was a mistake. It's okay. Yeah, it seems like the play is going to be Time of Triumph in this lane next turn. I'm just going to Nyx you. Right? If I warn and give allies 5, he could nix the ogre. But do I want to nix the ogre? Do I need to nix the ogre? I still want to send Timber over there. And then Warhorn, probably. I definitely want to do this play. Do I want to do it on the ogre? Yeah. Right? Yeah, definitely.
On wings of winter, you won't be around much longer.
I think this just kind of neutralizes this lane. Because we're going to want to have everything in this lane next turn. This lane, not so much. This lane with Time of Triumph. Once we send Timbersaw over here, it's going to do a little more damage. We could Warhorn this turn to amp up the damage this turn, and then Tidehunter, and then Time of Triumph next turn. We still have 2 mana, so we could just Ravenous Mass here, like on the creep, just to not waste it. That's pretty much it. See what he's doing. Okay, so he might be doing stuff over there. That's fine with me. It's Timbersaw on the creep. No, then I can't Ravenous Mass. So Timbersaw here, right? Perfect. Oh, and I can still nix. I should have nixed here earlier. I don't need a Warhorn.
I don't think so.
Okay, nix the Death Prophet, right? Yep.
You were always gonna die.
And I think I
here.
just Warhorn, because that gives me basically 8 more damage in the lane. And we'll do it on the Timbersaw, because it has Decay, so it'll save it. Perfect.
Interesting.
Proceed to combat, not yet. Let's Ravenous Mass. Do we want to do the creep? Yeah, I guess it's better to do the creep. So we could Tidehunter here. So now it's 4-2. Cool. So you'd want a Ravenous Mass green heroes. Like Rix. Well, he's a lot of damage over here. Wow. I might need to put the Tidehunter over there. Yeah, that's probably actually a really good play. I'm not sure which of these is better though. Oh, the 5 attack is good. Okay. Alright, so definitely need a Tidehunter in a place where we're just kind of removing a bunch of stuff. I think right here. But then again, here might be a little better. No, those are... It has to be a non-item card.
This has been a fun day.
So he's got 20 damage here now. So we need a Slumbering Brute. We could also Whirling. But that doesn't bring it down enough, I think. Oh, he's got the Storm Spear here. I think I just Slumbering Brute. Is that enough? Huh! I think you won. Wish I had stun. What do you think? Oh, because it's a tie. I think Slumbering Brute's the best way to make sure. Oh wait, maybe, you know what, this might do it right here. Let's try this. It doesn't neighbor Tidehunter, but I think it like taunts and everything. Yeah, he still kills. Oh, it doesn't work. I had to put it here. That's stupid. I thought I would still taunt. Oh, it's round starts, my bad. Alright, so it's a tie. Is there a way? It's not. That's not cross lane. Deal 2 damage to caster, give enemies 2. I'm not sure, huh? I think that's it. I think we just go to combat. This is fine. Alright, tie game. Everyone, it's a tie. Everyone go home. Everyone's a loser. Doesn't even say winner. Here, I'll say bad game. Boo tie. Alright, I think I'm gonna do one more. I'm in the queue. I said boo tie. Yeah, good bouncing. Lots of buffs. I think they're good. It's fun. Dun, dun. Alright, I'm playing GH Nurbles. I think I'd take Nyx here. He did. Winter Wyvern? I would take over Timber for sure. Timber's close. Ooh, Debbie. Thank you, Debbie. Debbie's one of my favorite 3 heroes, especially if you get her on tower. Her no accident card's very strong. Two of my favorite 3/4 heroes for black. Oh, when it battles? I don't think so. I think it has to be a card played. If I understand it correctly. PA seems pretty good. Got PA. Necro I don't like. Centaur I'm not a big fan of, but it might fill a good role in the 2 here. Ignores negative attack, armor, and health effects. That seems pretty strong. Oh, I could trample a lane. Double edge seems like it might be okay. Alright, let's try Centaur. I haven't played him in a while. I should really try like Luna. Try Luna? I don't think Eclipse is even that strong. Here, let's try Centaur. Shadow Fiend. Yeah, I could do it here in Shadow Fiend in the 1. This might be okay. Ogre is decent, but I think he belongs in the forward more blue. Sorlacon's okay for an aggressive deck we're going for, but not the best 5. Tiny is probably the better 5 here. Yeah, I would go Tiny here, 5. Again, a kind of underwhelming ability, though. Maybe, though. Just maybe. I don't have a problem playing Ursa in the 5. I think I would Centaur here, and then Ursa here, and then probably cut the Centaur. Oh, Storm Spirit. Hello. This changes everything. Oh, man. Yeah. Yes, the answer is yes. Okay, so do we cut Shadow Fiend? I think we do. I think Storm Spirit's just too strong right now. I just would really like to play the Shadow Fiend. Maybe it's good like this? No. Not sure. I think this might be good. Let's try it. I wouldn't mind having the wyvern in here. Oh. Is it a centaur? Let's do this. Oh, he hasn't picked it. Good. I think the wyvern's a little better than the centaur here. Double edge is so interesting though with Storm Spirit. It's just wyvern. The trample's not that. I don't think this card is that good. At least not in the 5 spot. Wyvern was at least somewhat okay in the 5. Let's rock it. Ooh, he's too good. Alright, we're gonna... Oh, he can kill my Ursa. Oh, he clipped the Sven out to the side. What a dingling. So he's gonna PA on my Ursa. Oh no, he PA'd first. Oh cool. So I can just Debbie over here. Sweet. Oh, this one, great. Thank you. I thought he was gonna kill my Ursa. I don't know why he didn't. Oh, I have 2 balls of lightning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could go on the PA, but that's not good. Could go on the Sven and kill it. Chantcaster. Whenever this hero is damaged, gain 1 attack permanently. Take 1 piercing damage.
No one can match my strength.
Alright, I think I'm gonna ball of lightning. Just somewhere. Oh, I can still kill it. I think that's a good trade, right? I mean, I could do it twice. Like, I could get on the PL, but the PL would kill me. Such a weird play. I don't think I'm doing this right, but that's okay.
The storm's coming in.
I know. I can ball lightning again to Debbie.
There's no place to hide.
I think this is pretty good here, though. I can still ball lightning. Do I want to save the Storm Spirit? But no, because Sven's still gonna... This is a good fight for me, because Sven's very strong. I think I did that right. I'm not sure. Okay, ball lightning goes away. Shadow Fiend's probably gonna get put right here. I think I just upgrade here. Nothing there excited me too much. Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy just kind of building my economy. I could go over here. Or right here. Maybe this is a good spot. Yeah, next to the Ursa. He thought I was gonna go here. Since there's nothing to do, I probably want a Presence of the Dark Lord, the Shadow Fiend. And Overpower is a good card just to kind of have in my back pocket for the Ursa. I don't mean... This is permanent, right? Yeah. He might have Poison Strike.
I know how to use this.
Do you? So I probably want to ping this now so you get the increased damage, but I'm actually going to hold on to it so I can keep it for next turn. And I actually keep the initiative too, which I think is going to be important for Shadow Fiend if he tries to put something here. He's going on that Debbie. Good job. I keep initiative. I think I want to put Iron Sharpens Iron on the Ursa versus these PLs, and then I'll ping the Shadow Fiend. Yeah, exactly. You get it. I think Broadsword's probably amazing. Yeah, let's just grab it. That's not a good play. This is an okay play maybe, but not really. Here, let's just put it over here. I think this, yeah, this makes sense. Okay, be more aggressive on the tower. The fucking Sven. Alright, let's... Maybe I overpower first? I think I overpower before Requiem of Souls because I get more souls. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah, I'll get one more soul. See, now he gets 3 souls.
There's no place to hide.
I just really want to kill this one. And this one would be nice for more attack. And then I'm just gonna broadsword something. I have Path of the Cunning I can play as well. Oh no, I can't. Not with Requiem, but I can still do the Winter Wyvern thing, which is good. I want to do it over here, or on the Nyx. Oh, on the Nyx. Oh no, it would kill it from the Sven. So I want to go on the Sven. Yeah, I think so. I think I activate this first, though. Alright, let's just do this now. Perfect. Alright, I didn't get this one. That's okay. It's good I got that other Phantom Illusion so it doesn't spawn a ton of Phantom Illusions. But yeah, I have Broadsword and I have Winter Wyvern. So Winter Wyvern... I guess I go on the Nyx. I think I just want to kill this Sven, though. This is close, because if I go here, he's gonna activate Quill Spray. I could just trade with the PA. No, the best play is for sure going on the Sven and putting Broadsword on the Ursa to kill the tower. So now he'll do whatever over here, and I'm gonna broadsword Ursa. Yeah. There we go. So he shouldn't have any moves. I kill the tower. Now I just gotta figure out what lane I'm gonna go at. I think I'm ignoring this first lane. Yeah, I'm ignoring this lane. Main Gauche seems really good. Wristful Emblem's awesome on Shadow Fiend, especially with the extra armor. Let's get that. Alright, we're gonna Debbie. Just want to keep them all here? We could just keep them all in the right lane. Yeah. This is a tough one. I think this makes most sense. These Phantom Lancer illusions are gonna be annoying though. Let's go over here. Let's go in the mid. That'd be a little bit more flexible, because I can always send Debbie back over. Oh, cover the knight. Just cover the knight right here. Might be a good play. Let him win this tower, and then just cover the knight right here with siege, and just pass like 2 or 3 times. That's like a win. I can Wristful Emblem on the Shadow Fiend. But that's really it. Once I do that, that's like the play. But if I do that here, and then just pass right away, it's basically really good. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna cover the knight right on the Phantom Lancer and just keep passing. So now if he does anything, he basically wants to proceed to combat right now. If he does anything, I'm gonna get 27. He can do one thing. Oh, I guess that was his thing. Let's just pass. I'm thinking if I want to do something other than pass. Like I could Trebuchet, but pass is more attack. Yeah, 27. That's better. Alright, so he's gonna deploy Sven here. I basically just gotta jam everything in the middle because I'm already gonna win over here. So let's 11 gold. I guess I just want to get to magicking for the 2 damage. Seems fine. I also want to ping Shadow Fiend fairly early. Definitely want to get let's see. Maybe that Winter Wyvern over? I think that seems fine. Storm... Nah. No, let's put Winter Wyvern here and maybe move it.
Be strong.
Alright, probably just want to Winter's Curse this Sven. Seems like the most logical play here. Also want to activate Shadow Fiend, but Winter's Cursing first is good.
Burns of winter on you.
I think that's game. Like, how can you fix that? And I'm about to ping the Shadow. I gotta use the active on the Shadow Fiend, which will just kill everything here. He has to either get 23 damage here with 7 mana or 18 damage here. And I still can blink and do a bunch of crap. But I want to definitely activate this. But I guess I should wait, because he might send something in and then I can activate it. Okay. I mean, what am I... I just put this in front of the PA, I guess?
The Wyvern's kiss. You never had a chance.
I have 1 mana. I'm debating whether I should Trebuchet instead of Activate, but no, Activate's better. It's gonna Steam Cannon me, okay. That's pretty good. So, I mean, this is why it doesn't matter. So I can just blink. I suppose I'll blink Storm Spirit over. Seems fine. Yeah, with the Decay. It'll at least kill everything. Do Do I trebuchet here? Maybe I just trebuchet here, but that'd be so weird if it didn't work. It really doesn't do anything, trebuchet. He'd still need like 4. Yeah, it's over. Good game, well played. Oof. Alright guys, I really appreciate you checking out my Artifact 2.0 drafts. Got a nice 2-hour stream this time. Make sure to check out the rest of my videos on YouTube, yada yada, but I'm going to keep the Artifact 2.0 content coming. This game's super fun. Really enjoy it. Let me know if you see any gameplay tips or mistakes, but it looks like I made it up to Divine 4, so that's good. Pretty good day. Tie, 3 wins and a tie. All really tight games. I learned a lot for sure. Anyway guys, GG's, really appreciate you.